Welcome to part 2 of this week's topic, and welcome to Aphra's Artifacts, where we do some archaeology of our own and dig into the queer side of Star Wars. I'm your host, Alia Morgaine, and it's so great to have you here. Well, in this part of today's topic, we're going to be discussing the beginnings of the relationship between Sana Starros and Dr. Aphra when they met each other before she was a doctor at the University of Barleth. So let's get on to the romantic relationship between Aphra and Sana. We get a ton of information in the Aphra audio drama that, like I said, came out just recently. It goes back in time to Aphra and Sana's experiences at the University of Barleth, and it's in the present timeline of the audio drama. It covers the Darth Vader 2015-16 comic run and the Rebel Jail arc of the 2015-19 Star Wars comic run, but there are tons of flashbacks because it turns out this audio drama is actually Aphra doing a recording meant for Sana at the time of Aphra's death. Oh my gosh, the whole audio drama, especially towards the end, just broke my heart. She deeply cared for Sana, but didn't know how to show her, didn't know how to be a caring person. So anyway, their first meeting, or rather when Aphra first noticed Sana, really noticed her. Savtubnix is Aphra's research advisor, and he's giving a lecture on best archiving practices. Sounds like a lot of fun. So Aphra's late to class. She crawls in through the window in the back, almost makes it to her seat before being noticed, but then Savtubnix says something that she disagrees with, and Aphra bites back. Well, Sana speaks up to support her and says she's right. Aphra is immediately smitten with just those two words, Sana's voice. She calls it smoky. Sounds like Corellian whiskey burning down your throat. And goes on to describe Sana. I was temporarily dazzled. She always looked so neat, so put together. Clothes perfectly pressed, never a wrinkle on her. Her dark brown skin was luminous. Her gaze was piercing, and her flowing, perfectly styled mane of midnight tresses was positively regal. My perfect opposite. And of course, Aphra does say she was taking my side. One of the most attractive qualities a human being could possess. Then we move on to their second encounter, where Sana is studying in the library, and Aphra makes mention of her hair, saying it is falling over her face like the most regal of waterfalls. And after Sana speaks, Aphra thinks again, that whiskey shot of a voice. Every time I thought about her, I got mushy. And then we move on to the moment of their first kiss, which is their third encounter. Aphra is climbing an outdoor climbing structure at the University of Barleth without a harness, and Sana is yelling when she sees this, saying, "What is that insane woman doing? Aphra? Is that you? Do you have a death wish, or are you just a complete..." Well, Aphra, hearing Sana's voice, lets go and falls. Sana breaks her fall. And Sana says that was the most reckless, harebrained, absolutely nonsensical, and they have their first kiss. And then, of course, they start dating, and they get intimate emotionally. For example, they're having a picnic, and Sana's playing with her hair, which Aphra thinks feels like a secret that was just for us. Sana says, "Kalandra, Yoshi, who else are you seeing besides me?" And Aphra says, "Well, Kalandra's been stalking me. Yoshi came down with the Wookiee flu." Sana butts in with, "We're each other's only people? Chelli!" Aphra, "What can I say, Sana Starros? 'Tis a very hard task to keep my interest, but I can't seem to stop being interested in you." Sana, the interest is mutual. Aphra, awesome, let's make out. And then Sana gets a little deep with her feelings, talks about how she has this exterior of this stoic, studious person because she's afraid of getting hurt and she wants to try and feel safe. And so doing those things keeps her feeling safe. And she says, I've learned I have to make myself safe. No one else will do it for me. And Aphra responds with, well, love is a trap. I think my mom loved me too much. And Sana asks, have you ever felt safe, Aphra, right now? And they make out. So Aphra is delighted and gets her wish. Then we get to the part where everything went to hell. It's a few weeks before graduation. Aphra busts into the room and says, Sana, you'll never guess what happened today. I got an offer to go on my first archaeological expedition. But Aphra uses words like top secret and apparently. And Sana's like, is it sanctioned? Has the proper paperwork been filed? And she realizes, oh, Aphra, no, don't tell me. It's some shady smuggler type who's offered to send you on a death expedition to dig up some incredibly valuable artifacts and will then pay you a truly disgusting amount of credits to do something terrible and probably illegal with them. Sana says, I just want you to be safe, and she begs her not to go. She even suggests they do the paperwork and they go together. And Aphra's like, okay, I'll do that. But being Aphra, she goes back on her word and she goes on the trip anyway, skips graduation and never sees Sana again until the Rebel Jail arc of the 2015-19 Star Wars comic run. So in the recording and the audio drama, as Aphra's recounting these events, she thinks, it was in that moment when you were looking at me so openly that I knew I had to leave because I wanted to say yes so badly. Saying yes would have tied me to someone who made me weak, and I could not be weak. But then Aphra thinks and realizes, I made you feel disposable, worthless, a bug that could be stamped out without a second thought. Sana, I'm sorry. I never wanted to make you feel that way, and I made this recording for you, so maybe, just maybe, you would understand why I did what I did. I never felt nothing for you. That would be impossible. I'm sorry. Sana, please listen to me. If you hear nothing else on this recording, please hear that. Please. So remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, peruse my blog at thestarsreview.blogspot.com, and follow me on Twitter at Alia Morgaine. And check out the next video, part 3, where we look at how things start back once Aphra and Sana see each other after years apart.